I'm not
It's not
saying
okay.
We're not saying it's okay.
It's
I'm
not
just
okay.
saying.
But
I
I
understand.
from a man's point of view.
Jesus, right?
I understand.
So he cheated by himself, brought his wife into it, used her as a human shield. Cause this nigga is Nino Brown.
Right.
G Money, cover me. Pick up the baby and block the bullets. And so did my man. This is the shit right here. This is the part. Hey, yo, somebody dared me to do a reaction video to my own video.
Nobody said nothing in the comments. He said, somebody in the comments was like, hey, yo, Derrick. Hey, yo, you should react to your own video.
Hey, yo.
Nobody said that.
Nobody. That's literally the meme. Derrick Jaxn. Nobody. Oh, y'all want me to react to my own video?
I think I posted that. I posted it on my Facebook. I couldn't believe that shit.
Nobody asked for that, fam, but he did it. And you know what he did? He sat there.
He gave himself a play-by-play
of the whole video and referred to himself in the third fucking person the entire time.
He said, I'm going to speak in third person. He even said, I'm going to speak in third person.
Hey, yo, if that's not the ultimate level of narcissism, then I don't know what the fuck is, bro.
So you wanted to rerun. You wanted to Sports Center, yo shit.
Oh, y'all want me to rewind that?
You want me to replay the bullshit you just said the first time.
Oh, y'all want to hear it again?
But you want to... But you want us to sit there and analyze...
With you.
On yourself. You want to critique your own video? Is that what you was doing?
Hey, listen.
Like, comment, subscribe. If you... What the fuck?
Hey, yo, don't forget to hit that like button and hit the bell because you know YouTube is not letting. All right. My man said, this was the kicker, man. This is when I felt like he was trying to disrespect me personally. He sat there and said, yeah, the wife looked a little bit nervous, but I appreciate the way Derrick, what? Nigga, giving yourself props? Oh, you disrespectful ass bitch.
I ain't watched the whole thing.
He gave himself props for how he handled the situation. Yo, this nigga is nuts.
That was the video when he was sitting in the office shooting it with the potato, right?
Man, this nigga,
and he was nervous.
He was saying shit. He was no. He only reacted to the wife, him and the wife together.
The wife. Oh, okay.
So he said, the wife. Her face looks a little off. She looks a little bit awkward, but she seems like she's nervous. But I appreciate the way that Derrick handled the fact that, and during the live stream after, they explained XYZ, and that's why it makes sense to me now. Right, the way you looking right now is how I was looking.
They could see how I was looking just now.
Yo, I was so confused and disgusted, and I felt disrespected. Like, this nigga is insulting my intelligence right now. Are you dead ass?
He said he got the internet demon in him. What happened?
Hey, yo, like, comment, and subscribe.
like, comment, subscribe.
Yo, my man sat there in the car and did a live stream a reaction video to his own video.
Okay, so I did see a part of that.
To him, so spoke about himself in the fucking third person and then gave himself props for how he handled the situation. So, for me, I said, oh, this is beyond narcissism. This nigga's having an identity crisis.
That's like...
He's a psycho.
That's like somebody capturing... That's like you recording yourself killing somebody. Mm-hmm. And then you sit here and react to yourself killing that person.
When the blood splattered in his eye right here, that's when I knew what he knew.
That he did a pretty good job with the knife coming down and splatting against the wall right here.
And he's dead.
So like, comment, subscribe.
Yo.
Hit the share button.
And that's why I was like, oh, shit. They need to watch this, man. Because I didn't know he was that crazy. So real talk. Like, yo. Fuck with me with this.
All right.
My theory, this nigga has identity crisis, right? He is that black Christian loyal man. He is the persona he built up to be, right? But then he gets to cheating and shit. He's a scumbag like every other man, right? Mm-hmm. After he does his scumbag shit, the alternate personality activates. And he wants to shield the women from the scumbags like him. Right? So remember, I found out that he's sitting in the car doing the video and he was outside of the side chick's crib. Mm-hmm. He was in her driveway for like 80% of the videos.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
mind blown, yo.
Yep.
He goes, he sucks and fucks. He's probably going raw squeezy it got to be going raw squeezy because remember somebody said they got an abortion.
So this nigga was wild.
He was wilding. So then he gets out. His dick's still wet from the last chick. Ew. He get in the car, and then the guilt kicks in, the identity crisis kicks in, and he fires up his phone.
Is this nigga like bipolar or something?
You see what I'm saying? He has split personality. He's like the nigga from Split. You see what? Now you with me?
Makes sense.
And so now he sits there. Ladies, let me tell you something. If your man is out there cheating and disrespecting you, you deserve better. Because as a black woman, and he was talking about himself the whole fucking time. How do you drive
home like that?
And then go back to your wife.
How do you drive
with
home?
Your dirty dick?
How do you call your wife?
Oh, he a grimy ass dude. Man.
Ask how the kids is doing.
See, if you just a regular scumbag and you own it, I don't have nothing to say to you.
But didn't he beg his wife to stay or some shit?
Yeah, they together.
She was leaving.
But
I'm saying like during that,
he
begged it, and then he was like, all right, well,
and they worked it all out. Yeah,
and then he was like, I can't do this, and then he fell into the trap.
Yeah, he said he was fucking other chicks and shit, and it wasn't feeling it, and then he ended up going back, and she took him back, and they prayed, and she said, I was gone. You sitting right there now, babe.
Yeah, you right there on the couch with the bonnet on.
Chilling.
And then she made a video.
And that was embarrassing.
I feel like that was a TikTok.
That shit was embarrassing.
It was.
I was embarrassed. I couldn't even watch that shit. I couldn't. She had on the army fatigue thermal, the long john shirt,
ROTC,
the bonnet with the like a beret.
She's about to salute,
and she said, "You see a bonnet, I see a helmet of God. You see a army green shirt, and I see a chest plate for Jesus." I said, "Oh shit." She's a nut. And that's how he's able to
He's sitting there with the cue cards, dropping the cue cards behind the camera.
You see them shits flipping under the couch as he's dropping them. Hey, yo. I said, oh, my God. This whole fucking situation is nuts, right?
I think they just too... They are... I can't say nothing about her because I don't know anything about her.
And I'm not hating on that woman at all because she is a victim in all of this.
Yeah.
That man dragged this woman into this bullshit that he set up for himself.
And then so like you just said, I think it's got to be one or two things. One, she is so far down a rabbit hole with this nigga. Mm-hmm. There's no coming back. There's no coming back. So she has to go along.
Based on what marriage is, you supposed to work through shit like this. Real talk.
But this is not how you work through it.
Nah, well, we can't discuss.
I'm not gonna say how you work through things. But in my mind, this is not. You wouldn't use the internet as a platform to work through your marriage.
For that, yeah. And
you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, apparently, you know what I mean, we got to get the audience back though. And the whole time he was promoting his fucking books.
I don't want to talk about this nigga no more.
Every 5 minutes he promoted the book. My last point, man, I
don't want to talk about fucking disgusting.
He's a disgusting man, yo. But my last point that I want to make about this nigga, man.
Ladies.
He was doing fine with all his pandering because if, Steve Harvey do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? He was doing fine with all his pandering and lying and hustling. But you know when his shit took a left? When he started pointing out other influential men and saying, look at him and what he doing. Ladies, if you were, you know what I'm saying? And he was judgy and he was mad judgy. He got Pastor Gray. He got Slim Thug. He called out Steve Harvey. You know what I mean? He called out Kevin Samuels. And all these people he bucking on and saying shit about. And he was a scumbag the whole time.
Deflecting what, I guess it was in the sense of deflecting what he was doing. Because, if shit hits the fan, he going to be like, oh, hey, well, what about such and such? Right. What about this guy? What about that guy that I pointed out? Look what he was doing.
And that's fucked up. And that's the part that I hate the most. You fucking hypocritical piece of shit. And you know what, though? All them dudes, except for Slim Thug, took the high road. Slim Thug said, bitch, good for you. Glad your bitch ass got exposed. I was so fucking weak, yo. He went petty as hell. Slim Thug went petty as hell.
Cameron dug in his ass, too.
Oh, my God, dog. So yeah, man, that's our recap on Derrick Jaxn. I know a lot of y'all been wanting to hear what we thought, and all I'm gonna say is, Told y'all. I told y'all that nigga wasn't shit. I knew he wasn't shit. But it is what it is, dog.
I had a lot more to say at one point, but now I'm just like,
man, fuck him. You over that, man. Dude, but y'all, I hope somebody got him on suicide watch, though. That's all I'm gonna say. Because he losing a lot right now.
That man ain't right now.
He's not right. And then God forbid, his little splits coming out in the house. Shorty in there with the zoot suit don't know what's going on. She don't know who she talking to.
That household, dog. You couldn't invite me over there.
That nigga's nuts. But yep, so that's our Derrick Jaxn recap, man. Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the share button. Make sure you hit the notification bell.
Because YouTube is not letting y'all know that we're uploading these videos. So y'all hit the bell so y'all can know first. Oh, shit. So okay. I feel like that's a good segue into the next piece. Derrick Jaxn ain't shit. But women hate Kevin goddamn Samuels, though.
Now.
They hate Kevin Samuels, yo.
Now. I've seen a few videos of Kevin Samuels.
Right.
Going in on certain individuals, and it's one of those situations where I feel like there's two sides to a story.
Right.
You got the I don't want to say the victim, but the person who's calling in or whatever they're doing, you got their side, and then you got the side that Kevin Samuels is talking about.
Right. Right.
Now, Kevin Samuels, we all know, is not a woman.
Nope.
So he can't think like a woman.
Not at all.
He thinks extremely like a man.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say a lot. Okay, I want to say a good percentage of the things that he says, we personally don't, as regular people, we wouldn't say.
Right, right. But they calling into his platform.
But they call it into the platform. Now, if I was to go out and tell Shorty something like that to her face,
oh yeah, you getting slapped.
That, or I would never hear from her again.
Right, right.
Now let Kevin Samuels' credentials kick in. He says this shit, but he says it in a different way.
Right.
He says it in a more of like he'll ask you the question and have you answer it yourself.
And so you're setting yourself up for the L. And it's your L. But he's so my thing is I'm a super logical person. I'm not ruled by emotions at all. And when people are ruled by emotions, I just be looking at them like. Crying and angry. What the fuck is going on there, right? So I'm not saying I don't get emotional, but I am ruled by logic. It has to make some goddamn sense. Started listening to Kevin Samuels videos, and you know what? The shit the nigga's saying makes sense. Mm-hmm. Is it for everybody? No. Just like the disclaimer I always give right here on this here podcast, we talking about the bell curve. We got all the average people in the middle, and we got outliers on both sides, good and bad. Mm-hmm. So what happens is women hate Kevin Samuels because I feel like he's telling them the truth. You have been in situations, dog, where you talk to a woman and try to tell her things based off of facts and logic. We've discussed it personally plenty of times. Mm-hmm. And what do you get in return? What is the rebuttal to the facts and logic you approach her with?
It's either one of a few things.
Right.
So if I hit a shorty with facts and logic, either one, they don't have an experience to understand the facts and logics. Mm-hmm. Two, they will redirect the facts and it will just bounce off of them.
Right. As
if that shit that's not applicable to them.
They have a force field on.
And they don't want to understand. Then by the time they understand, they like, damn, maybe by the time they understand, they don't want to admit.
Nope.
And they just want to keep that part cut out, and continue on.
With whatever they saying. Right?
And I'm just like,
and then where do you get at the end of the conversation? Is there a resolution?
No.
No resolution.
No resolution at all.
And then guess what? 6 months down the line where you and Shorty done been fell off, you ain't thinking about shit. She got to go through something in real life and feel it. And then what happens? They circle back around.
Come right on back around.
I remember what you said. You had came at me with those facts and logic. And I understand now. Can we try it again?
Stupid. Click. I got time for this shit.
So when I say this part right here, I want all women that listening to understand that I in no way, shape, or form do I hate women. I love women. We need women. We got to have them. We wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for women.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? I respect women wholeheartedly. And I think as a man, I have a much better understanding than most